all doing tonight? Let's just adjust that camera because I've clearly knocked it throughout the day today. I know what I'm like. I know why I don't know why I'm like this, should I say. Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Hi there, Midnight Bold. How are you doing? How was your stream? I noticed that we did drink you into the ground, and I do apologise for that. I have my own little skull glass of whiskey right here. It is Shadowlands, and we are still toasting this fantastic expansion, so... Were you sick? And we've got Coley Does Makeup. Shout out to my friend Coley Does Makeup, new streamer. And thank you to all of you that are here, joining with us, as we once again venture beyond the veil into the Shadowlands. One thing you might notice from the last stream is this is not the same character. The reason for that is that a friend of mine called the Littlest Bug, who I've been talking to on stream quite a bit, is a WoW player. And so I happened to have a character on her server which was just ready to go to the Shadowlands. I boosted it to the max specifically for that purpose. It's a paladin, which is my original class that I've been playing since the Burning Crusade. So we're going to be doing a paladin rather than a warrior, I've decided. We're at the exact same quest. I made sure of it as we were on the last stream. So I leveled it right up to where we were on the last stream. So we could just start where we left off, but still on a different character. If that makes sense to all of you. I just need to check my spell book for something. Okay, so we do have all of these. I don't think they gave us blessings back, did they? Hang on. Orsmender, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated.
What knowledge do you seek?
No worries. We're going to go into the Vault of the Archon.
Before the Guardians, and the way will open.
So, if you remember, we had some interesting thoughts around what's happening in Bastion. My theories are with and thank you for the lurk, Orsmender. Got a rest so you rock, Midnight. Thank you for turning up, and I hope you had a great birthday stream. So again, happy birthday. I wish you a happy birthday with my skull full of whiskey here. That one's for you. Hey Charlie, how's it going? Thank you for all of you for turning up tonight. Happy birthday, I hope you enjoyed it. How are you doing, Charlie? I know you had a difficult day on Monday. How are you doing?
You bear interesting craftsmanship. Show.
Mortal, I could use your help.
Mechanicos. Mechanicos? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's definitely sort of Greco-Roman inspired with the names like Mechanicos or and stuff like names like Clea. And I still get like a Greek pantheon style vibe from all this. So this is a Blood Elf paladin that we're leveling. The Sindori, which are one of my favourite races in the game, lore-wise. And a Blood Elf Paladin would have either been someone who served the light. Would you rather? WSS Jamie. What would I rather? You can ask away. As long as it's not never go to co-op again or never game again. Excellent question. I would probably rather... That is a difficult question. It's an excellent question, but it's difficult. Because at the moment, the thing is, I'd probably say never go to Corp again, and the reason for that is that there is other places I could go. It's not the only place, and you know, as much as I love Corp, there are other places for me to go if something were to happen to Corp as a venue. It's like, I would never willingly not go to Corp, put it that way. But I would certainly consider the possibility that if it meant I could never play games again, I'm more likely to be able to play games when I'm old and withered than I am to be able to go to Corp when I'm old and withered. So, if you choose to game in that regard, you're playing the long game. Where I can just go chill in the Dove and Rainbow still. If it wasn't, now if you said never drink again, that's a different question. So what I was saying, I hope that answers your question. So the answer would be never go to Corp again, simply because there are other places I could go as much as I love Corp. It's you know, it sucks, but you know, it's true. And so what I was saying about the lore here, Bastion,
Just how many of these
I'm
did you
getting this
build?
feeling that I don't trust the Kyrian. I don't trust them. And the reason I don't trust them is because their society, they don't allow dissent. They get rid of you. You're seen as a problem. This is very totalitarian. And I feel like they've got something to hide here. Like, the reason they have this necessity for order is that there isn't order. And that they're hiding something. I think the Kyrian are hiding something. Or that they're working for a power that is not as altruistic as they claim to be. I believe that this is all thinly veiled, and I think that whoever their real master is, it wants control and not order. I think there's a difference, and I think that the line hasn't been drawn. Because you have the houses of Maldraxxus, which look evil and chaotic, but they actually are the protective ward, as it were. They're the shield of the Shadowlands. They're supposed to be scary and intimidating because it's made up of bands of warlords and House of Plagues and stuff. We've not been there yet, but you'll see. You've got Ardenweald, which is very druidic and nature and tending. They're the ones who heal, and they're the ones who bring the spirits back into the fold that are required to be born again. Then you've got my personal favourite place, which is going to be Revendreth in this expansion. And Revendreth is full of the Venthir, which are basically Nosferatu. And they actually purge the most arrogant and prideful souls of their arrogance, and they feed on it to humble them so that they can live an afterlife worth living. It's basically like purgatory, if you like. And it's a very fascinating place, and I can't wait to get to Revendreth. I've seen so much lore about it. No burden is forever.
We are stronger together.
My charge is sacred.
I just get the feeling that all of this is there's something under this that they wouldn't want us to see, and this is the Archon, obviously. And
Why did you send the vengeful one?
oh, we got a raid from Midgetron. Thank you for the raid, my dude. 11 people, Jesus.
Power at play. We do not fight for
Thank you.
Bastion alone. Once you have
And thanks for the follow, Wasp Minson.
together.
I appreciate that. We are playing Shadowlands, World of Warcraft, of course.
If we take another,
I understand. It will be done.
Thank you for the raid. If you are joining from the raid, welcome to Stay Weird.
Forsworn are in league with the Maw.
We are playing World of Warcraft Shadowlands. So this is an expansion that came out yesterday. Well, not yesterday,
what
before.
knowledge do you seek?
I'm leveling on stream for the first time. My first character will be leveled on
Right this
stream.
way.
By the way, if you are joining from the raid, please hit refresh. That way it will count towards my views just as well.
Not
Hello,
easy to
monkeys.
do.
How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you. Again, to all the raiders, cheers. Got some scotch. So, thank you. Thank you very, very much for attending. Please, if you are joining, as I say, and you intend to stay here with me, if you hit refresh, you will be then counting towards both my views and the person that you left to come here.
Hello, Locust Keeper.
And I would also like to
Vault
encourage
keeper.
anyone who is up for it to come and say hello in the
How
chat.
may I assist you?
Don't be shy. We don't bite unless you ask us to. Feel free to say hello, introduce yourselves. I'm always up for a chat. I never shut the fuck up. So use the anime gateway. Where is the anime gateway? Is this it? Okay. Whoa. Is that alcohol? Yes, Flump Nugget. That is Scotch whiskey in a skull-shaped glass. If you can see that. So that's a skull-shaped whiskey glass. It is my favourite Scotch whiskey. That my current favourite, which is the one that I'm running out of very quickly.
The drought holds strong.
That's dope. Oh, thank you.
We
My
must
fiance bought it me
find
for my
a
birthday. So it's like an inverted glass with a skull shape, and obviously the alcohol, it's supposed to be like a shot. Well, not a shot style. It is a whiskey glass. So it fills up the skull. Lovely. So I need to
Our
meet Clea at
purpose is to
Hero's
serve.
Rest. What is our quest
We
text
must
here?
get this information to the Archon. Meet me at Hero's
We
Rest.
cannot waste any more time. We
prepare
must get an audience with
Centurions
the
for an
Archon
attack.
before the next attack happens. We need to find a way to get you to the Elysian Hold and quickly. Hero's Rest is a place of respite for the aspirants of Bastion, and you can see it floating above from across the fields. Thank you, Cole. That was what Chloe got me. One of my birthday presents. So, Aspirant's Rest. I'm going to assume this is the Aspirant's Rest. Oh. That must be it, there. I know we got a little bit of lag there, that's a bit strange. I'm glad you like the glass. It was one of my... It was like kind of an additional present in the words of Chloe, but so Chloe's my fiance for those who don't know, and it was an additional present, so it wasn't even like a main gift or anything. It was just she saw it and was like, yeah, that's very Aaron. We're gonna get that for him, and I adore it. It's one of my favourite things she's ever got me. Stay. Weird. So if you are, again, joining from the raid, if you are planning to stay, or if you're staying, of course, if you hit that refresh.
This gateway will take you above.
Hang on a second. Okay, that's fine, so I've got to go there. Let's go.
I understand, Clea. We must call the Polemarch. He can
Call the
present
Polemarch,
you to
he
the
can present
Archon.
you to the Archon. There seems to be a lot of, we've got to go to these people, to go to these people, to go to these people, and that rings alarm bells for me for these people. Like,
I serve not only Bastion,
the
but all
Polemarch,
of the Shadowlands.
he is the right hand of the Archon. If she truly believes us, we still have a
Archon's
chance.
wisdom prevails.
Okay. So,
I would have you speak.
let's see, the Hero's Rest, yep, that's where we are. Select a steward to aid you and then return to
Go
Calistine.
in service.
Okay, so we've got to select a steward.
Yes? Allow me to help. Go in service.
Is there a reason that we have to pick an individual?
You-hoo! How do you do? Go in service.
Welcome, friend. Is there work to be done?
We'll go with you.
How do you do? Goodbye, my friend.
These are adorable.
Yes. Is there work to be done? Hello.
I want this funky little dude who's playing the musical instrument.
A steward's job is never done.
Damn right, you funky owl-looking boy. Like, that, yeah, straight away. The dude playing the musical instrument, it's like, that guy's cool. We'll have him. We'll have him as our personal steward.
State your purpose.
Hey, Purple Punk, thank you for the
You are
look.
a sign of the winds of change.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Use Summon Steward to fix the beacon of invocation, then use it to summon Polemarch.
I will be watching you, mortal.
What's the name? Polemarch Adrestus or Adrestes.
Your steward can
Stewards
repair
use
the
the
beacon
menus.
at
They
your
keep basting
request.
tidy. Anything broken, offer them as a companionship and thought. Your new steward assistant should be able to repair the beacon. You can summon the Polemarch to the hero's rest. Okay. But what am I repairing again? Where is it? But it doesn't tell me where I need to repair it, right?
Need sustenance, bandages, wet cloth. Until we meet again.
Interesting. Oh, we need to get the Flight Master. Hello there, Fire Sergeant. How are you doing, buddy? Thank you for the lurk.
Our purpose is clear.
Okay, so there's something that needs repairing here, but I just don't know where it is. Oh yeah, I forgot that Blood Elves can have purple eyes now, but that to me looks like arcane magic. Work lurking? No worries, RJX. I appreciate you've been here, dude.
Allow me to help. Back to work.
And thank you for the 100 bits, my dude. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for that. That is appreciated. You guys don't have to do that kind of shit. You know that. I just like you all been here. Assess the Beacon of Invocation. So now we need to use it to summon the right hand of the Archon. No worries, my dude. You take care of yourself. Do what you need to do. We'll still be here. Okay, so this is Polemarch.
For what purpose do you
Polemarch.
like the beacon,
Polemarch.
aspirants?
Adrestes.
Polemarch, we have urgent news for the Archon.
You are the ones from the Temple of Purity.
It's whiskey.
Very well, then.
Holy cow, 16 people already. My god, dudes. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much, all of you, for turning up so early as well. We've only been going 25 minutes. Holy shit.
What troubles you?
It is single malt scotch, so I will tell you exactly which kind, RJX. This is Douglas Lang. It's the Providence, so it's no chill filtration and no colouring. It's a Highland region whiskey, aged for 7 years. It's a special edition, so it's from one single cask, so it's one of a kind in its grouping. This is a non-chill filtered, no colouring, one of 348 bottles from the same cask. They used to be bourbon barrels, so it's a distilled and matured bottle in Scotland. Douglas Lang, my name is Aaron, so spelled Arran. The distillery, if you can see it, is also the Aaron Distillery. So the island that I'm named after is where this was distilled and where it was bottled. So this is it was made on the same island that I'm named after
Remain
in Scotland,
Finally,
because I'm from a Scottish
the Archon
family.
with the Archon.
purity.
So
We shall meet you there.
one of a kind, truly a fantastic drink. Really, really easy going. I mean, you get that heat that you get from whiskey, it warms your
The
insides.
Tarragons
It's
have already
my
assembled
favourite is the
and await
Glendronach
Archon's arrival.
15 year. The
It would be
Glendronach.
wise for you to listen
The problem with the
until asked to
Glendronach is
speak.
it's quite expensive. This one.
Such an illustrious audience is a
You
rare
get kind of a-
honor, mortal. Do not squander it.
So, what I like about this one is you get a peaty flavour, but you get hit with like kind of a vanilla almost afterwards. It's like a vanilla, and then the aftertaste is like woody and smoky. That's where the bourbon cask is. You can tell it's been in a bourbon cask. And honestly, it's a fantastic whiskey with a great finish. I sound like a connoisseur. It's because I've been drinking whiskey for 10 years and I know my whiskies. and it's honestly delicious. I don't know I don't know how the hell you're gonna get a hold of a bottle anywhere in the world, because it's special. So now we can actually have a look at my character now. He's not wearing a helmet. So here's our Blood Elf Paladin. His name is Sathramar. He is a protection paladin. He is... yeah, absolutely. And my favourite is the Glendronach. That bottle set me back about... I don't know what it is in dollars. It's about... How much was it? It was 76, 77 pounds in English money, which is probably about $90, maybe, just shy of $100. And then my favourite whiskey is nearly 100 English pounds for a bottle, which I am going to buy myself when lockdown ends, and I'm probably going to drink the whole thing. Let's see here. So where's the Archon?
I am the Archon's will.
So this is the Skyloom cloak. What does this look like? I'm loving the way the gear looks here, but I have my transmogs, like my big ass skull shield. Ooh, that's a nice shield actually. It's quite listen.
Go in service.
The Blizzard art team,
All serve a greater
every
good.
expansion have outdone themselves, and once again, I'm only in the first questing zone, and they have outdone themselves again. This one's Carestia, the Firstborn. Speak with the addressees to address the Archon. I will escort you to hold audience with our Archon. I beseech you to present information succinctly and directly. Our wise Archon will hear you and make a decision on the course of action.
Do you need a task?
Oh, so we're going to meet the Archon.
This is dire news for Siphonie. But the Archon has turned a deaf ear to such tidings in the past.
The circumstances have changed.
Tell me about it. Oh, here's the Archon.
Tell me of these forsworn.
Most have merely lost faith, and may yet be redeemed. But some have fallen so far as to wield the power of the Maw itself.
Here we go.
It is true. This mortal has fought against Ascended who are in service of the jailer. Lasonia is not the only one.
Never spent this much on
We do not know
a good
when
whiskey.
or where the Forsworn will strike
It's
next,
worth it.
but strike they will.
What you speak of is unthinkable, but we must remain vigilant nonetheless. Paragons, return to your temples.
This is World of Warcraft Shadowlands.
Monitor the walls.
Hi, Miss Miranda. How is it going? I'm doing very, very well, Miss Miranda. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. And We Bacon 1980 whiskey is fantastic. This is the new expansion for World of Warcraft. This came out 2 days ago. This is a glass of scotch, which I only break out on special occasions, but every time I play Shadowlands this week is a special occasion because it's the launch week, so... It's the good whiskey. It's not the cheap stuff. Well, Shadowlands, I highly recommend it. If you were to join WoW at the point that we are at now, it's a great time because they've just changed how the leveling works, so you don't have to go through Johnny Walker Blue. You see, I'm a Scotch man, but Johnny Walker's pretty good. Johnny Walker. I prefer the black label for Johnny Walker myself.
Stay true to our
I prefer the
eternal
black
charm.
label for Johnny Walker, but blue is good. Good shout. So yes, start with Azeroth, yeah. So Miss Miranda, so let me explain. So the leveling has changed. You can pick, you don't have to go through every expansion now. You pick an expansion to level in. So let's say you just wanted to do the most recent content. So let's say you wanted to do Battle for Azeroth, so you've got some context for what's going on here. You could do that. You could get your base experience, go do that, then be straight here. Or you could go do the Lich King, or the Burning Crusades, or Mists of Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, the Cataclysm, the Legion. You get to pick your experience. And hype from Midgeworth. Hey. Let's see. So we got to check the wards of purity, humility, wisdom, and loyalty. So we're in the Shadowlands here. This is Bastion. Oh yeah, the smokiness of Johnny Walker Black. I don't blame you for Captain Morgan's. My favourite rum is Dead Man's Fingers, but Captain Morgan's is a good shout. Dead Man's Fingers and Kraken are my favourites. It is super cool, and obviously you've got all your classes and your fantasy. So you've got your orcs, your humans,
and the Archon are safe.
your elves. You've got undead. You've got gnomes, dwarves. You've got the night elves. You've got the blood elves, which were the high elves until the corruption of the Sunwell, but that's part of the lore.
I need a target.
You've got the Nightborn, who were once like the night elves, but they were exposed to arcane magics. You've got the Void Elves. You've got the, gnomes,
Humility's
goblins.
ward stands strong.
You've got
However, perhaps
the
it would
Tauren.
do the Forsworn service to relearn the lessons taught.
Yeah, you've got lots of different races, and each of those races can be a class. So I'm, for example, my character. This is a Blood Elf Paladin.
I am quite relieved to see its ward holding.
So I'm a protection paladin. So I play a tanking role, shield and sword, charging in, taking the brunt of the attacks for my group when I do group up options. As a protection paladin, so I'm there to survive. The healer heals me, and it's so the rest of the group don't die. But you can be a tank, a healer, or a damage.
That is quite the relief.
Let's see, so the ward of it's Uther.
Fools! The Forsworn will triumph over the Archon.
Oh shit! It's Uther. Look at this
Quickly,
dude.
we must alert the pole mark.
Yeah, that's not good. So Uther the Lightbringer, one of the humanity's greatest paladins, who was killed by the Lich King, became a Kyrian. He earned his wings, but he's a Forsworn. He's not on the side of the Archon, which means he's on the side of the Forsworn. Now, whether that means he's a bad guy or not, I'm not sure, because I don't trust these guys. I don't trust them, not one bit. I feel like there's something we're not being told by this group of people. They're authoritarian. Any dissent is as heresy. Basically, it seems like they're a very extreme organisation of beings in the afterlife, and I'm not sure I trust them. They seem a little zealous, shall we say?
You are seen.
Isn't there another quest I need to do?
Unburden yourself.
Oh.
You walk among the ascended.
So that's the Archon. Let's just do a quick reload. So, yeah, there's quite a few options, actually, so I would highly recommend... This is not anything to do with this, so let's abandon that. So now...
You have questions.
Is there another quest I need to pick up? Manic26, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Let's have a look around here. So you do have a lot of options when you come to this game, which I think is one of the best things about it. Checking in from the Dino Squad, thank you very much for that, dude. I am well. How are you? Okay, so I'm just trying to have a look now. What's this?
What troubles you?
This person will have a quest for me, it says, but I think I need to level up.
Wisdom guide your path.
Let's see, so let's go
Peace be upon you.
to the Hero's
May
Rest.
wisdom guide
then we need to return here after we've leveled up. It's fine, because the MSQ, it has to be staggered. I understand that. You've got to be shitting me. Haha. You cannot compete, man. Oh my goodness. This game is so nice though, like the way that this expansion, the way Bastion looks. It's like the art team have once again outdone themselves when they created this. It goes without saying, I think, that Blizzard have some of the best game artists out there. I think that that's a given. Now this person's been doing dungeon questing. Okay. Interesting. So speak with keeping Nemnis. It's because we haven't done any side quests, isn't it? You play more Diablo? That's fair enough. Diablo's great. Not usually my cup of tea, but honestly.
You are seen.
Hello, Klepto. How are you doing, man? You okay over there? Yeah? Yeah, I'm good. Just making sure. How are you doing, Klepto? How's it going? I saw your video from work the other day when you found a rat. Your sewer rat. Well, I'm looking forward to the next Diablo game. Well, the next mainline Diablo game. I really hope that... I'm really good, Klepto. I mean, I had an awful migraine last night, but I'm okay now. I had a terrible migraine, but I'm okay.
It is an honor, as it must
I'm just picking up these quests here, because I know we can get...
I bear more than just knowledge.
Elysian thread, and we need some pelts, and we need some Larion plumes. Okay. So my thought process here is that if we run these side quests and then go back to Hero's Rest, we can continue the questing. I mean, I suppose it makes sense because they have to slow you down somehow in terms of if you just go straight through the story quest, pick up no side quest, you're not going to get enough EXP to go to max. That makes perfect sense. This is a trinket, but what do we need to do? This is the Altered Sentinel. We'll take that quest. I don't know how well we'll succeed in doing it. I'm really well, Klepto. How's things been recently? I mean, I don't think it's your streaming week, is it? Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's too far away.
But you know, it's
I need to get closer.
I noticed. I enjoyed your last stream when you were doing the the last stream where you were doing the San Andreas stuff. That was cool. I enjoyed that.
I don't have a clue.
Oh shiz. So we've got some Larian plumes. So what we're doing here is we're just doing it's a pretty simple kill quest. He says, but then obviously there's a million other people playing this game right now. Flump Nugget with a 26 biddies. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. How are you doing? So apparently that one had no skin. I tried to collect the pelt and there wasn't one, so apparently it had no skin. That's interesting.
It's too far away.
Or it wasn't good enough. Anyway. There's the flump. Oh, well, I'm glad you're in a better mood. I'm glad you're in a better mood. That's a good start. I think, you know, I'm glad you're feeling better. It's not always easy. I think we've all been there. or at least I certainly, from what I heard, have, and I understand that. I definitely do. Glad you're here doing better. I appreciate you dropping by and hanging out because, you know, we're all your friends here. You know, part of the crew, part of the ship, and so on. Yeah, it's like, I'm just glad to hear from you, glad that you're okay. I appreciate you dropping by. Of course, I think that it's important to talk about the things that you do, which you have, which is good. You okay? Yeah. Good night. You okay? You looked absolutely shattered down there, darling. You looked absolutely knackered downstairs, though. Nelly Canelli still lurking since the raid just refreshed. I hope the stream is amazing. Thank you, Nelly Canelli. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. You should all know by now that I'm very grateful for any viewers. Never mind actually giving me 16 people off the word go, and I've not even been going an hour yet. Haven't opened Twitch all day. Sometimes it's just good to have that break, Flint, honestly. Sometimes it's just good to have that break. I had a migraine last night and I turned Twitch off. I couldn't support anyone. I couldn't do anything because I was having a horrific migraine. I felt sick. Well, my fiance knows more better than anybody else. I was just dead to the world, basically. I just slept. I just slept it all off. It was extremely stressful. But you know, it's one of those things. We need some more of those. Get sleep. Well, there's not much else. There's not much else you can do. Hey, Briar, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I just saw the Discord pop up. I was like, this is cool. I appreciate everyone hanging out. How you doing? How you doing tonight, Briar?
I need to get closer.
You come to listen to my dulcet tones while I play World of Warcraft and talk about lore that most people here don't know anything about, and that's fine. Because I'm a massive nerd and you'll know everything by the time you leave the stream. There's not really much lore to this quest. I'm helping some Kyrian chick make a necklace or something. Or some kind of trinket. Briar, yeah, we were just talking about this. I had a horrific migraine yesterday, like one of the worst I've had for a while. And I just got off work. You just woke up? Damn. Lucky for something. But it's like I'm good. I have my skull-shaped little whiskey glass that my fiance got me for my birthday, which is super cool, and I'm just having a drink out of it. But it's I'm good.
It's too far away.
Playing World of Warcraft's new expansion, Shadowlands, so I'm as ever excited for World of Warcraft. I've been doing some graphics for folks. I did finished an emote today for the Littlest Bug, who had commissioned me to do her hype emote. That's on the way. I've got some other stuff in the works for a few different people, graphically, which is great news. I really enjoy doing graphic design work. I'm not great with emotes, but I'm learning. So, there's that. Let's see. The Altered Sentinel. Let's just sign up for this. I'm ready. Let me fight it. You get them daily. Damn. No, I didn't mean to decline. No. No. What happened there? There we go. Yeah, so I say I've been doing quite a bit more graphic design work than normal, which is actually quite nice to get those commissions, and it makes me realise that I'm not terrible at graphic design, and that, you know, I do have something to weigh in. Okay, I'm going to start my own group then, if I'm not cool enough to join these guys. Fine. So we need to get a group of at least 3 to kill this thing. Just waiting for some folks to sign up, because I'm not going into this alone, because I will die. But yeah, how's things been for you guys? How are you all doing? So how's things been going for you guys? What we all been up to? Streaming? Anything else cool happening? I appreciate everyone who's turning up, and everyone's got busy lives, so the fact you're taking time out of the day to come and hang out with me is great. But how are you doing? What are you guys up to? I might commission you for a logo eventually. Feel free. Feel free. My inbox is always open for that kind of stuff. Okay, so we have a paladin. Another paladin, that is, because I am also a paladin. Let's see. We could maybe tackle it, but I don't know. Hex. I think that's when they say hey, but they're probably drunk or something. I love to support other streamers. That's what I do in my late hours. No worries, no worries. I appreciate that. We'll invite both of these people. Let's go. Let's fight. So we've got a warrior. Let's go. We got 3. We should be okay. I love supporting other streamers too. I'm very much a big fan of supporting other streamers where I can. I'm supporting pretty much all the time when I'm not streaming. My reason for that is that I don't expect to get without the giving as well. So, you know, it's how do I leave the party? Oh god, there we go. You might be a little addicted. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that supporting your favoured streamers is fantastic. And also, like, I don't expect anyone to come and watch me if I don't go and watch them. Hey KC, how you doing, bud? The man himself. The man, the myth, the legend.
My wares for you. Come back soon.
So let's have a look. We've got an epic. I'll take that. How are you doing, Casey?
I welcome you.
Let's see. So this is the Larian Tooth necklace. See, I told you it was we were making a necklace for her. Deliver Kisten's gift to... this is the Temple of Purity. Okay. This place is gorgeous. I still can't get over how nice this place looks. I mean, look at the sky. That's, Oribos. I believe. Is it Oribos? There's a lot of those, but one of those must be Oribos. The Eternal City. I hope you're doing good, Casey. I love the fact you're using my hypermote there. Appreciate it.
Can I assist?
Welcome to the Temple. It's a gift. She opens a parcel, smiles with us. This is wonderful. Oh, it's a gift. Parcel to reveal everything to learn from Joel. It's playing at first, but I wish to return the favour. Frequent resting place. Past the Temple of Courage. We planted the flower for our enjoyment. We spend so much of our free time there. Bring me this bloom. I would be so kind that I will be...
By Persephone's
Thank you for lurking, monkeys. Thank you very much. So we've got to go to there. We'll be able to continue the main story quest of the Shadowlands after a few side quests, because we skipped all the side quests, and as a result, we're kind of under-leveled for the stuff with the Archon. So we've got maybe 2 quests to do, that side quest, then we can hop back on the main story of Shadowlands. I'm wanting to do all the story questing on stream for you, which is why I haven't just blitzed through to level 60 already, which I could have done. Oh yeah, the Dino Squad. Yeah. Dino Squad is the best Discord you've been in. Well, there's no wonder. The Dino and Demon Squads are just absolutely fantastic places, full of fantastic people. Like, some of the best streamers that I know are just randoms from the Discord, or people who have drifted into the Discord. I mean, you got streamers like KC, who's always fun, appreciative.
We must all
You've got Shinra, you've got Kijik, you've got Briar, you've got Flump Nugget, you've got yourself, you've got Klepto, you've got Mini Mints, you've got, well, let's see, who else am I not mentioning? Senavar, Devils, Rex himself. You know, they've got there's a fantastic group to be part of, because they all support and they all hang out and they're all cool.
Go in service.
No biting this one, then might be here to help. Oh,
We walk this path
Mighty
together.
boy.
What shall we learn from each other?
This anima drought isn't hard on just the Kyrian. The wildlife of Bastion is suffering too. Many creatures are becoming aggressive and menacing. Worms and cloud feathers especially. They're hurting the other wildlife, and it won't be long. They're long beyond saving. 10 animal style creatures.
I wish
Flump, there's so many good people, honestly, and you know, you're one of the people that I enjoy watching. Like, I genuinely do. And that's the thing. It's like, it's nice to find a group of people where there's not a single streamer that I go into and go, eh, you know what I mean? Like, every single streamer is entertaining in their own way, and they all have their own unique content. I mean, that list is not all inclusive, as in I'm only listing a few people. Some of the people that are here, some of them that aren't here. Diva as well. Diva's a fantastic streamer, and Littlest Bug. The Littlest Bug is really entertaining. If you haven't had a chance to watch her yet, I've been working with her on the emote, obviously, that she wanted, but honestly, super entertaining. You think, when you jump into Rex's stream, rude. Oh, I'll let Rex deal with that one. And there's Diva, as if on cue, when I was saying one of the other fantastic streamers that are in the support group, right on cue. And hey, Cowboy, how we doing? Thanks for dropping by, man. I hope you're doing good. I was just talking about how the Dino Squad's full of like such good supportive people. The DJ streams are great. Like, I'm not even a fan of that kind of music on a normal basis, but on a normal basis. But to be honest, I will support Diva because she's very good at what she does, and I do appreciate a little bit of dance music every now and then. It's like the kind of it reminds me of being able to. It reminds me of when going out to the pub wasn't illegal, or well, going to the club wasn't illegal. Put it that way. When it wasn't illegal to go out for a drink with your friends. Everything is fine. It's
I don't have a target.
Does anyone else remember that? Like when it wasn't illegal to go to your local nightclub or pub? Do it, absolutely. I highly suggest that you do. Also, another deer, dressed as a deer, simulator 1 tonight. This is Mr. Mechanicos. Okay, so this is a doll. Okay, that sounds good. Let's see. So we've got an anima-starved worm again. Oh, it's worm, but it's worm. So we need to target something first. We need to kill the anima-starved creatures because they're cold as makeup. No worries, Cole. You do you. I appreciate you must have probably been busy at work today. Don't you worry about that. I appreciate your viewership either way, whether you're being sleepy, whether you're able to talk, whether you're not. I appreciate the fact you're here. That's what I'm thankful for. It's like the fact that you're showing that support in whatever way you can is that's why I'm grateful. Like a lot of my we got I was gonna say Deve's in the house. I'm surprised that everyone's going I just saw what you said. Ooh. Now, Flump Nugget, we're gonna have to talk here because if Rex sees that, you're in trouble. He's gonna kill you. I'm kidding. She's gonna hit you with that damn hammer. You will taste the banhammer, and you will be justly rewarded. Silco and lime. Got some scotch in my skull glass because, it's like drinking from the skull of your enemies, but just much less messy. Thanks, RJX. I'll see you there, dude. See, I've got this one's a skull. If you can see that. My fiance bought that for me, and honestly, it might seem minor to some people, but I'm like, that is so fucking cool. Oh yeah, you see, I'm a stickler for this now. Oh yeah, see, ice cubes, I can't have those in whiskey. And it's not because I like it room temperature, it's because I choose to have whiskey rocks, which, if I'm going to have ice in it, they're usually granite or metal, like stainless steel. And what you do is you put them in the freezer, and then they're metallic, and so they keep it cool, but it doesn't dilute the drink in any way. And for me, that's important. You can also get skull ones. I happen to know that you can also get skull ice cube trays. I like skulls. The Klepto MB has redeemed Chill's voice, everyone. I'm sorry for that I'm about to curse your ears. The Klepto MB, what is your request?
What knowledge do you gather?
I'm gonna get a paragraph, aren't I, here? Fine, you can dance because you're not an asshole. I respect that. I respect that. Not being an asshole is usually a good trait.
May you succeed.
Okay. Okay, Klepto. Oh yeah, please don't stop flossing. I'm gonna come at fucking Mach speed.
By the Archon's will. May we lift each other.
Thanks for that. Thanks for making me say that. A Death Star ice cube tray. Nah, that's cool. I've seen those. Yeah. So yeah, so just for clarity there, Diva. Klepto redeemed Chill's voice, which means I have to say whatever he writes as long as it's not a bannable offence in Chill's voice. And he chose 30 bits. Thank you, dude. I feel like I just got paid to do something dirty because you made me say something like that and then tipped me straight afterwards. Oh dear. Thank you for the bits, though, man. I appreciate that. I need to find this place. We can go do the main quest in a minute, but I'm going to be annoyed if I don't hand this in because it's just a hand-in quest. It's not like I have to go and do anything.
What knowledge do you seek?
So now we've got that. So if we head north. Oh. Straight in that direction. Okay. I love the environment detail here. This is beautiful. Like, I know I keep saying it, but holy shit. Like, you know, I just keep looking at this place. Like, I just think that it's just so nice. It's just super nice. Like, I mean, look at it. Like, I like this way off in the distance. Like, I love the way that looks. I can tell that somebody's put a lot of love into the art here and the art style. And I think that Blizzard, they knew that some expansions had not been great. I think they were very much aware of that. Wait, you feel as if you're being watched from above. Okay, well, what's watching me? Oh, is it the Morse one? And I think they knew that they'd kind of not met the mark with certain expansions, but obviously with Shadowlands, they knew they had to nail it because of how important it is to the lore. How do I even? And I think that they've done a really good job of that. Let's go to Hero's Rest. There we go. Lurky hype. Thank you. Let's see, so we're at Hero's Rest now. But I need to fly from here. I got my hype emote and raid emote and emote finished. Awesome.
I welcome you.
That's good news. I'm hoping to see the Dino raid emote. Ooh, sounds good. Sounds real good. Honestly, I'm excited to see that. One thing I'm hoping for is I'm hoping Littlest Bug's latest emote that I did for her, her personal hype emote. I'm hoping it gets approved soon. I want to see her use it. I love the way that looks. That is so stunning. Like the way they've done this here. You've got your Hero's Rest here, and then you've got this just beyond. Like, it really does give that afterlife kind of almost Valhalla. Like, you know, like almost somewhere between. Oh yeah, you mentioned. I mentioned you talking about that the other day. You were buying it, right? Like, and some of it had arrived and stuff, which is super cool. I bet you can't. A new setup is a special day.
By the Archon's
Seek
grace.
Phanikos at Xandria's Vigil. Okay.
Cassius will provide you with a Larian. Go, quickly.
Let's go.
Yes, Polemarch. Archon watch over us all.
Our duty is true. Our purpose pure.
Okay, here we go. I bet you can't wait. I can't wait to hear. I want some pictures when you set it up.
The Forsworn who destroyed the ward. He was the one from Lasonia's memories.
It
Sweet.
seemed that their pact with the Maw was kept secret from him. I wonder, are the other Forsworn also unaware of it?
That sounds amazing.
If that is the case, then
I'll have to check that out. That's cool.
by the Archon. Clea, look!
I'm constantly tempted to get like a green screen or something, but I don't think I need it. Oh, it's me. Oh, that's hell yeah.
The ward has been sabotaged, as we agreed.
Oh.
Good. Our allies are eager to strike.
That's Maldraxxus, right? Yeah, oh. Okay.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
Maladraxxus is fighting here. What are they doing here?
I am glad to see I am not yet alone. The Maldraxxi attacked without warning.
The Maldraxxi have attacked. I can't wait. Oh, cool.
My life is
So
a
we need to,
paragon.
right, so we need to fight the Maldraxxians, I
You
guess.
betrayed your ancient oath to
Hi, Yellow's Club.
Maldraxxus
How's it
Lich.
going?
Justice
How you
will be
doing?
done.
Thanks for coming. Let's see. That's my first encounter with the Maldraxxians, I see. But they're attacking the Kyrians. I don't know. Is this to do with the animate route, or is this something else? Like, I'm curious as to what it is that they want. What are they? I'm having a great one. I mean, yesterday night I was struck down with a terrible migraine, and I'm feeling a lot better now. And I'm just happy to be playing this. Playing some Malthor the Rhine Bender.
Corpses harvested for our art. You and your kin shall be the first, but not the last.
It just depends what you want, because I'd say I'm okay with making emotes, and if you want to pick somebody you know, obviously you can let me know and see if it's something I can do. You know, it's definitely something I can help with, if you'd like me to help. I'm just taking a moment to appreciate that necropolis. I love this.
You speak to the hand.
Friends, I bring aid.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, so the Maldraxxians are here.
You have my attention.
Slay the House of Construct's forces. Okay.
Keep your wits
New
about you.
ideas for
Our
security.
enemies
Element
no
conflicts, Eternity Plating, and the Archonic Resonator.
The sooner you find those parts, the sooner this Colossus can help clear their flyers.
Do you have need of my blades?
So let's save captured Kyrian.
Save every Kyrian that you can.
So this is what they meant about the sort of the forces of the Shadowlands are actually warring. But you know, that's pretty separate after what I'm working together. Which is interesting to see. Definitely interesting to see. Hi Brenda, how are you doing? I'm doing really well myself. Thanks for asking. Recovered from my migraine yesterday, and now I'm just happy to be streaming some more Shadowlands. The House of Conscience, this is going to be a big fight. So we've got a...
I need a target.
Okay, so... Where are we going? So the Maldraxxians have just invaded. Bastion. Which I'm totally okay with, because I don't trust the Kyrians, not one bit. At the moment, I just don't trust them. There's something about them I can't...
Anima powers all things in Bastion.
I can't get my head around trusting them currently. I just think it's a little strange. What they're doing is a little strange.
Nothing will be left of you.
It's like the way that they're very much like they don't allow any kind of dissent in their society. It's very, you know, it's really strange. So it's quite bizarre actually. The culture of Bastion, at least, is very order, and I think it's because it's those who've been sort of sworn into a life of service, which is interesting. But then that life of service almost seems like it's purging everything that person was to come to real life of service in the afterlife, and that's a little bit worrying. because that means that they get to the afterlife and have to forget everything that they were. It's like, that's a dangerous concept, if you ask me anyway. So like, that's why I don't trust them. Because it feels like just brainwashing. But we'll see how the other houses fare in terms of their, what's the word I'm looking for? How the other houses fare in their trustworthiness / morality, shall we say.
Save the others.
Disciple of Courage says save the others. Okay. I want to know, is it because there's not enough anima going around that there's a war going on? I think that's what it is. It's really interesting. There's a lot of story going on here. I'm finding it cool and interesting. Like, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of different elements to the story, and I want to see how these threads are going to get pulled. I really do. I'm really quite curious. Because I think that
Now Thor is truly powerful if his magic penetrated this plating. He will not
I want to
go
see
down
what their
easily.
what is the end goal of these factions. I'm going to try and get some sleep. It's 1 AM here and my alarm goes off in 5 hours. No worries. Thank you very much for the lurk and thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you're doing well and I hope to see you again. You take care of yourself, Miss Miranda. Thank you very much for stopping by and happy lurking. Next time. Thank you. So, and my hair's caught. Yeesh. My name forgotten. Okay, so does that mean that the constructs of Maldraxxus are the same? That they're people or creatures from different worlds that have been sort of purged of their identity to serve the greater purpose again? Is it the same thing? Is every house doing it? That's something to think about. I definitely want to consider this. I want to see where this takes us from a story perspective. At least I'm curious to see what we see next. Definitely. Let's see here. Okay, so let's I'm not getting stomped by these. I won't let it happen. Let's see. So we got to kill some more of the House of Constructs. But we need to free some more Kyrian as well. It looks like Kidget got a hype train. That's cool. That's cool. Happy for Kidget getting a hype train. It's interesting, I think. So I think we've got a hype. I think in terms of hype train, I think we've got to level 3 before on this channel, which is cool. I don't really It's interesting. See, let's have a look. Let's keep killing these things. How's everybody doing though? I hope everyone's doing good. Anyone, if anyone's from the States here, I'm assuming you're going to have some. With it being Thanksgiving tomorrow, have you got any plans? Anything fun planned? just seeing family, friends, any loved ones, anything like that. Because obviously here in the UK we don't do Thanksgiving. Just curious to see if any of my buddies across the sea are doing anything fun. Your dad ordered a Thanksgiving dinner. Absolutely. That's pretty good. I didn't know you could like order them, to be honest. I suppose you could from some places. I don't know if England do it where you can... Imagine if there's a place that does delivery Christmas dinners. That'd be... I mean, I prefer making my own, but... You know, still.
You have my attention. We shall all meet at the shattered
House of
stand below,
Rituals.
once our work is
Corpses
done.
sundered, and... We need to empower the anima conflicts.
I will just move the Colossus somehow.
That sounds interesting. Order the Thanksgiving. It's interesting though that culturally, of course, Thanksgiving is I keep forgetting that Thanksgiving exists because obviously I'm not from the States, but it's interesting nonetheless. So we've got to kill these. Okay.
You won't survive this. Let's break some bones.
I'm hoping that obviously I'm hoping to have got quite a decent sizable raid to take somewhere at the end of the stream. I'm hoping that'd be quite cool. I want to raid somebody and make their day if I can, because people raid me plenty. I mean, I'm not ending the stream by a long shot yet. I've only been going an hour, but I'm just saying. It's like, we need to... I'm really enjoying finding out how these different groups in the Shadowlands are interacting right now, and how, basically due to a drought in the souls going to each realm, there's basically a civil war going on among, well, it's not even a civil war, but it's just the houses are at war with each other, and it sets a strange precedent, because then you've got the afterlife is at war with itself, which I think is an interesting concept.
I need to get closer.
Your anima will empower you.
These are like just necro lords are cool. I just love the way that the artwork looks. Let's see here. So let's keep going. So we've got right. So we now need to keep empowering. And we need to keep killing. What was that drink you mentioned earlier? Was it like, did you say it was like Puerto Rican eggnog or something? Deeper, am I getting that right, or did I mess that up? I can't remember.
You're my way up the ladder.
Killing zombies. Well, they're not zombies, but it's like eggnog and coconut and stuff like that. That sounds delicious. That sounds amazing. So I don't know how you pronounce that, but I would pronounce that cojito, because I speak Castilian Spanish, so European Spanish. So I speak European Spanish, but obviously I don't know how they would pronounce it. Coquito. So I'd have called it cojito, but obviously it's coquito. Okay.
Our forces have gathered at the shattered span. I shall meet you there.
But that's because my knowledge of their language is very you speak fluent Spanish? That's cool. ¿Tú entiendes mi español, claro? Claro que no. Ah, sí, muy bien, muy bien. Hablo español desde hace más o menos 20 años. Más o menos 20 años. Y estudio en mi escuela y mi colegio. y fui a España cada año, más o menos. Ah, sí, sí. Más o menos lo mismo. Ah. Ah. Gracias, gracias.
Forces are already pushed back. You have lost.
Intriguing weapon.
It was your
May I
minor in
the
college.
Colossus needs to
Okay.
finish charging.
Buy
me time.
For me, it was I studied it as I don't know what the English is. I studied it throughout secondary school, and I was studying it in my spare time because I used to go to Spain with my family nearly every year up until I was 19. And then I studied it in my A levels, which is just before university. So it's after secondary school, before university. Yeah, Madrid is gorgeous. I've been to Madrid with school. We went to Madrid, and we also went to on a second trip. We went to a place in Andalusia, which is Andalusia is nice as well. What? Oh, thank you, Diva. Yes, so been to Andalusia, and we also went to a place called Mijas, which is not far from Malaga and Benalmádena in Costa del Sol. And Mijas is a really nice little village. So there would Pueblo.
Bonefang's spawn could use a treat.
So they sound like no cursing. Yellow's Club said no cursing. Okay, so for 5 minutes I can't curse. No, it's fine. So we went to Mijas. It was this gorgeous little Spanish village, and so it's very, very, very small community. And I remember I went to this little little tapas restaurant. It was a traditional family-run place, and it was some of the most gorgeous and authentic comida española that I've ever had. And we had sangria, proper sangria, not the watered down like swill that you get in your tourist areas, like proper like sangria.
I need a target.
No worries, Charlie. Thank you for coming back.
Colossus is ready. Come.
And it's like they had two programs I could have applied. Sevilla or Madrid. Sevilla was half Spanish. I see. We
need to target something.
see. We had to stay with a Spanish family for our second one. Oh, so we're killing off the Necro Lords? Okay.
Now that is how you take care of business.
He has gone
You
towards the
see,
Paragon.
we had to speak Spanish because we stayed with a Spanish family. They didn't speak English. We had to speak Spanish. Otherwise, the family I was with would have been like, eh?
You
¿Qué?
speak to the hand.
¿Qué coño te hablas inglés?
You have my attention. Lysandria's spear.
Really hard time understanding my Spanish from Spain. Oh, really? You see, because I've been going to Spain for so many years, and thanks, Briar, Latin American. No, that's fair enough. I mean, not everyone's suited to everything. See, I was fortunate enough to have been learning Spanish since I was 7. When I was an island, which usually gets associated with parties, but we used to go to the quiet part, Ibiza, as they call it. We went to the quieter side of it, so rather than being in the main town of Sant Antoni de Portmany, we were in the opposite side of the bay, which was more family run. And a friend of mine called Avelino was out there, Avelino, and his son, Puig, which is a strange name, but it's Puig, Puig. And they helped teach me Spanish when I was a kid.
I have perfected you. Now serve me by destroying our enemies.
The first thing I learned in Spanish was, of course, Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? And then I learned more complex things, such as middle school teacher was Puerto Rican, high school was Argentina, and college was Colombian. Oh. See, the thing is, people understand different accents. Like, for example, I have a problem with the accent in regional Spain called País Vasco. So Basque, so Barcelona, that area, so País Vasco, I struggle with their accent. It's very much like the Portuguese accent, and I struggle with that when I try and understand the País Vasco. But if you take me somewhere in Castilian Spain, so more like the south, so País Vasco, yeah, it's a different accent because she sings this. But yeah, exactly. So it's País Vasco is it's beautiful, but it's not the same as regular Spanish. So País Vasco, they speak Basque, Español Vasco, which is slightly different. And it is different, which is fine. It just means that the Castellano, two semesters of Portuguese, fair enough. And it's like, so I struggled to understand, but then it's like, so, I mean, when I went to, oh wow, I did 1 year of Italian when I was like 9. I don't remember much Italian, to be honest. I did German at secondary school. I came out with an A, what it would be an A+, it was an A star, in German. So I can go to Germany pretty comfortably, and Spain, well, it's a second language. Like, I put it on my resume that I can speak Spanish. And it's like, I have actually used it at work. When we had a colleague, someone rang in when I worked for the internet company called Sky, who and they were Spanish. Well, and the guy he struggled with his English. He knew what he wanted, but because it was so succinct he doesn't, for his work, when he's working over here, he doesn't need to know the English words for these things. So I said to him, is it easier if I got permission from my manager, because of course for call monitoring it's hard for them to get somebody who speaks my language. Said, have I got permission to just speak in Spanish to this fella? And they were like, yeah. And I actually got a commendation for that by him, saying that I'd been extremely accommodating, even speaking his language, which is like, well, yeah, it's my second language.
I will meet you there. Stay safe.
Oh wow.
Did my brother send you?
You translate them all. That's good. You see, I've fly to Orbos optional. If I'm Telenara of Maldraxxus's attack, I certainly think that it's such a great blessing to have this ability to speak another language. So, oh, this is. I don't want to be here. This is the dungeon, the Necrotic Wake. Okay. But so that's a dungeon. But it's but yeah, so speaking Spanish has opened a few doors for me. There was one time where someone offered a family friend. He offered to have us out there, like have me with accommodation to live out there with him, to effectively to work with him, and I said no at the time because I was in a relationship with somebody that couldn't come with me and wouldn't come with me, so I didn't. But this is back when I was 19 or so. But you know, I'm going to Spain again next year for the first time in about 10 years.
I need a target.
Well, just under 10 years. So I'm quite excited because I'm going back. Let's see. We got some lag in Orobos. I think everyone and their mothers here. A veces hablo español y no darse cuenta de que lo estoy haciendo. Fair enough. Oh, sorry, hang on. I'm getting a bit confused about what I need to do here. It says that this person has a transmog. This is... Lo siento. Oh, you're sorry. Don't be sorry. Let me just reread that in just a second. I'm just trying to... What the hell? Okay, never mind. I'm just going to go to the transmog person. You don't get to speak it much. Don't apologize. I appreciate it because I speak Spanish. Let's see. A veces hablo en español y no darse cuenta. Yeah, okay.
It would be
De que lo estoy haciendo. It's I sometimes do
see me again.
sí. A veces yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I was about to say a veces hablo español de mi novia y mi novia y mi novia no entiendo. No. No. Mi novia no hablo español. Voy a ayudar. Voy a ayudar a mi novia que estudia español. Voy a ayudar a mi novia después de mis vacaciones en España en el año próximo.
Trust in the purpose.
This is most dire news.
Oh.
We must not let war ravage this plane and unravel all that we have done.
Porque mi novia no entiende español nada, más o menos. Entiendas las palabras, por ejemplo.
Mortal, you must learn their motives for striking at the Kyrian. Do whatever it takes to stop this.
Put some down close on. You said next year. Listening while I was in here. That's fine. Yeah. So what I was saying was en el año próximo fuimos a España. Iremos a España y ¿de qué parte? Benalmádena en la Costa del Sol. Y en el sur de España no está lejos de Málaga y Gibraltar.
At once, honored voice.
No está lejos de Gibraltar. No está lejos. No está lejos. Es posible que es posible que ver Gibraltar en la costa. Sí, en la Costa del Sol. Let's see. So I'm just catching up. Let's see. Usually nice parts are in the south. Sí, el sur. Spanglish. I do that sometimes. siento. Tengo la intención de enseñar español a mi prometida antes de eso. Antes de nos vacaciones. People are just like, what the fuck is he talking about? No, so I need to use the transport. No, I fundamentally enjoy speaking Spanish. It's one of my favourite things. It doesn't bother. I just don't want people to come in here and think, okay, he's tagged this as an English stream, but he's speaking a lot of Spanish. I'm just like, I tell you, you've probably, if you're a if you are into your Spanish, are you into any Spanish music, Diva? I'm a fan of a band called Manu Chao and the Gypsy Kings.
I hope this endeavor is successful. There is still
I quite like Manu Chao and the Gypsy Kings. They're great.
trust.
My favourite song by the Gypsy Kings is kind of basic. It's Gitano Soy. Clubs type stuff. Fair enough. You see, I quite like this sort of the traditional stuff. Hi Arbiter, how's it going? I like the more so reggaeton. Juan Magan. Oh yeah. I'm not too familiar with reggaeton, but I have listened to a little bit of it when I was studying my Spanish culture in A level, and part of it was about the music. So reggaeton was one of the units, and one of them was it's going good, Arbiter. I'm good.
The Arbiter watches over all.
Okay, so we're going to Maldraxxus, boys. Lads. People of Bajata.
The Arbiters.
That's cool. You see, Manu Chao are classed as a reggaeton, apparently. I didn't make that decision. I don't really think they're reggaeton. But they apparently are. And reggaeton, I mean, they sing about a lot of political issues as well. So they did a song called Clandestino, which I really like, because it was about how there was kind of a racism issue of foreigners in Spain, where people looked at people from other countries, they looked down on them. And so Clandestino is telling the story of somebody who is seeking asylum, and they're going to Spain and saying that they don't really have anything, and we need to stop judging these people. We need to stop treating these people like a drug, making them illegal. We need to stop doing that. That was the point of Clandestino, which I thought was a fantastic political message in the song. Has some beautiful lyrics. So it's like it starts with "Solo voy con mi pena, solaba mi condena, correre mi destino, para burlar la ley, perdido en el corazón de la grande Babilón, me dice en el clandestino, por no llevar papel." So it's talking about how we're not babbling, Arbiter, we're speaking Spanish.
Maldraxxus, why are you still in here? Grab a blade and enter the arena.
Oh. Look at these big boys. We've got some chungus in here. Chunga, 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 chunga. Okay. So, I know I don't know if I went a little fast there, but yeah, it's quite a great, it's a great song. Also with the Gypsy Kings, like Gitano Soy is a very important cultural song, especially for the Gitano culture in Spain. You only know English babbling. Fair enough. I found somebody else who speaks Spanish, which is a rarity for me, unless I go to Spain. And I'm getting excited. It's exciting. It also means you can have secret conversations in front of people if you know somebody who speaks Spanish. It's quite entertaining. I mean, it's rude, but it's funny. Oh god, it's like a full-on free-for-all. I like this. So this is Maldraxxus, like, you got to go and fight. So we're in like an arena here. There's a couple of places I really want to go to Spain, so like Sevilla. I really want to go to some more of the rural areas of Spain, so a lot of the pueblos. I'd love to go to the places where there's a book that I read in Spanish called Requiem por un campesino español, and in the book Requiem, it's set near Andalusia, but not quite Andalusia. It's where there was like a lot of the sites of civil war. I'd love to visit the places from Requiem por un campesino. It's quite an interesting topic. Because it deals with the civil war and about how really the people that were affected were the peasants, los campesinos. It's an interesting topic. I can talk about it for days. I accidentally opened Discord, fair enough. So we've got to defeat a bunch of these undead in the arena at Maldraxxus. I can see why this is quite an interesting afterlife, especially for the warrior types. This is definitely interesting. So you basically get thrown in here and it's like, yeah, you gotta fight everyone. Which is quite an interesting concept. I like it. This is like the warring faction. I've got 5 more to kill. 5 more to kill. Oh goodness. They just keep coming, don't they? There's so many of them. Surely I've killed more than that now, but it's only counting that many, fair enough. Spanish lessons with Stay Weird and DJ Digital. Pretty much. It's pretty much that, isn't it, today? Which is totally cool. I like it. I love being able to use my second language and being able to use it for a good reason. So now what? So let's go turn this in Maldraxxus.
Nothing sweeter than the sound of combat. Prove your worth.
So I've got to fight the elite ones now. Hi man, how's it going? Let's take it this is one of the elite ones. Oh, nice, nice. Glad to hear it, dude. Glad to hear it. It's always nice with that feeling when you're finished for the day. It's a great feeling. We just entered Maldraxxus, which is an interesting place. It's basically like a 1980s metal album personified as a zone, which I am absolutely here for. Because all of 90% of the music I listen to is 1980s metal music. I thought Judas Priest or like Iron Maiden's gonna start. Nelly Cannelli has redeemed Hydrate. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Muchas. There we go. Get a little bit of my sneak energy in there. Iceman's got a hype train. Cool. How are we all doing tonight, guys? I know there's quite a few of you hanging here. You're free to lurk or just hang if you want. But how are you guys doing? What you guys been up to? Oh, I hope you're enjoying the stream. And I hope you guys are doing okay. I really, 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 really appreciate all the support here. It's incredible to see this many people turn out. Mech Warrior Online. Fair play, dude. Like I said, that's your thing. Which is fair play to you, dude. Let's see here. I say, when we do reach the end of the stream, which probably won't be for another hour or so, maybe a little more, we'll probably be raiding somebody. Hopefully, if we've got over 10 people here, we'll be raiding. But I'll still raid anyway. But you know, it'd be nice to take at least 10 people when we do raid. Ah, you'll join. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So that's still walking on 2 legs. My hopes for you are rising. Slay champion Gutrend and champion Rinmar. Let's see here. So, who's the champion I'm killing? There's somebody here apparently. I'm waiting for them. Where's this champion? I've got a champion to kill. Gotta kill Rinmar. I appreciate how many people are here because I know there's a lot of people streaming right now. A lot of hype trains going on and stuff. I do appreciate the fact that people are still here chilling with me. I really do appreciate that. Even if you've just got me tabbed, I'm grateful for that. Say it's more than I've come to like. It's more than I expect to get, like personally. But that's because I don't. Me. Hey, Halby Gaming, how's it going? Tabbed up, lurking around. No worries, dude. Thank you very much. Thanks all of you for hanging out. It's super cool to see you. I'm very grateful for it. Absolutely grateful. It's really cool to see you all. And how are we all doing? How are we all feeling? We've reached the middle of the week. We're halfway there, guys. Don't worry. Don't apologise. I lurk all the time because you tend to stream while I'm working. So I can only hang around every so often, but that's just due to work. Not because I don't want to. Your streams always seem super fun. And I love your emotes. They're great. From one... like I'd say I heard you talking about how somebody else had drawn them and then somebody else had digitized them like family members. That was cool, Midge. Really cool. I liked that. It felt like a real great effort that had gone into that, and I thought that was super cool. I'm a sucker for people helping each other out. Wife drew them, brother made them digital. Awesome. That's what I mean. And I thought that was sick. I remember I could hear you talking about it and I was like, that is I like that. That's wholesome. Me and Diva were having Spanish lessons. Sub badges. I'm gonna make my I need to make myself some sub badges. What have I got here? Vanquish's hammer. Okay, who am I fighting? Hi, Champion Mescal. I need to make some. I need to make my sub badges. I haven't got any. I feel bad because I don't actually have sub badges yet. But you know. I will be making my sub badges. I just kind of put that to the wayside. Seed tree. Oh, that's cool. I'm tempted to do. I'll work it out. I might go so seed tree. Oh yeah, I get that. I might do like a skull gradually getting more demonic, like closest to this logo of mine. I might sort of get it sort of slowly evolving into that, from like a regular skull, then like a green skull, then a skull with horns, stuff like that. Maybe something like that. Maybe like skull, then skull with pentagram, then green skull with pentagram. You know, something like that. So we've done that. We killed, and now it's. Okay, so we killed the champion, now what? Oh, gotta go take, so something like that I'm thinking is probably best. Let's see here. Have I got to fight her again? Oh, I've got to do it again. I didn't accept the quest before I killed them, damn it. I am an idiot. Oh well, we'll wait for Mezcal. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm not BRBing, but I've got some whiskey here. It's like a really good idea. We just gotta kill them again, it's fine. My fault for being a dumbass. Get away from the banner. So, Maldraxxus is a really cool zone. I'm just I know I'm fighting, but I'm just looking around like, holy shit. I can't wait to see Revendreth. So damn happy I got past stupid ass wall of bosses I had to fight. Oh, good, good. Oh. Here are the houses.
Look closer, Garble. We have a living mortal in our midst. Intriguing.
Oh, these are the living leaders of the house. Well,
The very one.
So, this mortal witnessed your treachery. Your house's invaded bastion, an act that betrays everything the Primus stood for. The Primus is long gone, Crixus. Where is your hunger for glory?
okay, to die except one. She lives 6 HP and started. Oh my god, that was crazy. That's awesome. He was in the trailer. Crixus. Margrave Crixus. we got some beef between the leaders of the houses. Margrave Sindane. She's cool.
Slay them all.
Oh, here we go. That sounds nuts, dude. I'm so... Oh. It's Draka. Draka's here.
I am Baroness Draka. The House of the Chosen stands with you. No time for talk. We move now.
It's Thrall's mum. Draka. I'm so happy she's here. So she was in the Afterlife cinematics. Well, the little short stories, and oh my god, Draka. I'm fanboying because I love Draka. She's cool. And the cinematic was sick. Well, the cinematic as such, it was
We can't get away! Brace yourselves!
I just thought I was going to die at the start, but I got a low roll and got kind of lucky. Ah, cool, man. That's good to hear. I'm glad you did that. That sounds awesome. It's Draka. There she is.
Look down.
Ages past, the Primus founded a tournament to showcase the might of Maldraxxus. Today it sparked an all-out war. Did I do anything wrong?
Stay off the main road. Even here. Come. This is our only path to the house.
4 hours of fighting later, I won. Damn. Kill 8 unbound Deathwalkers. Walking with this trench echoes with necromantic energies unleashed in the countless battles waged here. The powers coalesce into chaotic entities that we call the Deathwalkers. In simple terms, we would have set troops out to subdue them, serve House of the Chosen, but with the Warbringer there's no time to eliminate them. Okay.
Strength and honor.
Damn, dude, that's pretty hardcore. Displace scavengers armed, so we've got to arm the forces of Maldraxxus. And we've also got to kill these things, so like death elementals, which is cool. So it's kind of like the residual energy from the countless battles. Hi Holly, how you doing? How's it going, Holly? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? You're just in time to watch me nerd out about World of Warcraft again. Strength is valued and rewarded. Yeah, I can see why someone like Draka, who's like an orcish warrior, would definitely be sent here. Because the orcs value strength and honor, and it makes sense, I suppose. Arm the scavengers. How? So yeah. I hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you. But 4 hours, that's rough, dude, but that's cool. At Midge. Let's kill it. I'm really enjoying Shadowlands so far, though. Fantastic story. I'm intrigued because all of this is to do with the afterlife, and there's so many questions I've got. Blizzard have done a great job of telling a story, but still leaving you with questions so far. I'm only in the second zone, and I'm like, shit, I'm obsessed. This is great. Like, this is exactly what I wanted Shadowlands to be. Read the epitaphs, the faded epitaphs. I'm guessing it's like fallen champions then. Is that a spinal cord?
Of the Shadowlands, but our leader, the Primus,
We are the
gone missing.
The Primus is missing. Okay, so your leader is missing. That's probably not good.
I need to get closer.
You certainly don't want that. Sucks to be you, mate, but you still. So I'm guessing that... Where is the Primus? What happened to the Primus? Is the Primus in the war? Did something happen with the Jailer and the Primus? Did something happen with the Arbiter and the Primus? That's a big boy. Yes, sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. Hey Holly, I hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you. As always, nice to see everybody who comes to hang out with me. I like seeing familiar faces, especially ones that I've spoken to and raided and hung out with people. It's always nice. Is that a faded epitaph over there? Yes, it is. I need to read those. Let's have a look, shall we? Lady Quinby. The House of Rituals. Her sorcery knew no equal. She spoke words of power, and her foes crumbled into dust. Though her phylactery was destroyed, she defended the Shadowlands until her final moments.
Always ready for battle. For breakfast.
Fascinating.
For Akarak.
I was just trying to mine this node, dude, and you came over here and fucking killed me. Let's see, let's arm this little dude. These are cool, like interesting, like undead models from Maldraxxus. I mean, I don't think we'll get to play as them. It would be cool though, like if they were an allied race as such. I know they said they would add them in the future where appropriate. Hell, I want to play as one of these guys. I'd love to play as like a Warlock or a Death Knight, one of those. Something like that. Is that a paladin? No, it's a hunter. You have been armed. You take this axe and kill some things, please.
Now, the 5 houses are at war. 2 have fallen. I won't let the chosen be next.
There's some more weaponry for me to take down here. We just need to keep killing these things. So what we're doing here is we've got to read some faded epitaphs, and we've got to arm the denizens in this little area because it's been overrun by the remnants of battle, as it were. Let's see, what's this one? Mezil the Phantom from the House of Eyes. No shadow could obscure her sight. Valuable intelligence she purchased with blood and sacrifice and brought Maldraxxus victory against the Void. Such is the greatest achievement of espionage. So they fought the Void here. Is that a treasure up there? Ornate bone shield? Or is it a weapon? Is it something I can take? Ooh, is it a shield? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, cool. I've got a new shield. Just found a shield. That's cool. One of the Maldraxxus shields. The cool, bony, stone-looking ones. They're cool. These will be great for transmog and stuff later on. I can't wait to transmog with these things. I'm definitely going Venthia though with this one, I think. I just feel like the Blood Elf Paladin would suit the Venthia more than it would the Maldraxxians. Like, I don't see him as much of a warlord. I see him as more like the Inquisitor style Paladin. So I think that he would fit in well with the Venthia of Revendreth, because their whole bag is like getting people to atone for their prideful ways and sort of their egos and stuff, and it's like purgatory. I quite like that. This is Raquel the Vile, the House of Plagues. His concoctions poisoned all who touched them, and it melted flesh from bone. It filled the lungs with bile and struck fear into the hearts of steel. Few have ever created such potent weaponry. Alright.
For the honor of the Blade Sworn, strength comes from the heart. Only the strong survive.
Let's arm some more of these little dudes. Here, take this big pointy sword and go stab people with it. Just not me, please. Because I gave you the sword, and that would be very rude of you. And we don't do rude around here. Let's have a look here. Oh, my chat's doing a weird thing. Just test it. Okay, it's working. My chat just did a weird glitchy thing.
Blood and thunder.
What's this? Use Baron's Warhound to defeat Malefis. Maleficent? Let's have a look. What? I'm looking for big dude. Big scary dude who wants to kill. Trench Warfare, what is it? Malphis. Use the Baron's Warhound to defeat Malphis. This would be recruits seek a way to prove themselves. Let's give them a chance. The Spectre knows Malphis has grown in strength by consuming animal reserves. The time of drought, we cannot afford to lose any of our most precious resource. The threat needs to be dealt with immediately. Use this horn to signal the scavengers we've recruited, and let's see how they fight under our banner. Okay, so we've got to use our murder hobos that we just created to go and fight big spooky dude.
It's too far away.
This big spooky dude. Cool, the big spooky dude. Hi Holyax, how you doing? How's it going? Note on the chat. Okay, so for the next minute or so, just spam your notes. That's right, Holly, you can spam your notes for the next minute.
How goes the fight?
Let's see which one. That one's probably better. Head to the House of the Chosen with Draka.
Every chosen fight with strength and honor. We will crush the traitors and end this war.
You might only chat for a minute. Okay. There was an attempt. What is in this cave? Hype. What, is there anything in here that I can take? What is this? The minute's almost up for your emotes. And that's a minute. Oh well. I'm pretty sure that was a minute. From when I started timing.
Our only path to the House of the Chosen.
This one? This is the only path to the House of the Chosen? Oh, I was just in here, Draka. Shit, why didn't you say so? Hello, Charlie. Let's see. Where do I... This is not the only path, because every time I come in here, she disappears. So it's not this way. Where the flibbity flim flam is my House of the Chosen area?
Come. This is our only path to the House of the Chosen.
I'm following you, Draka. What's the only path to the House of the Chosen? Please enlighten me, because at the moment I don't know where the... I've got an idea. How about up these? How about we go up here? That might be a great idea. You know, the big, ominous looking thing. I imagine this is probably the way up. Because that's definitely the House of the Chosen, isn't it? The necropolis up there. Yeah. This is the House of the Chosen. I was just being dumb. The outsider has arrived.
I thirst for combat! What are my orders?
Our
Margaret
enemies
Crixus.
move against us. War is at hand, and victory will be ours.
I quite like this Crexus dude. He seems cool. He seems like he's got his head screwed on right.
Margrave Crexus is the strongest of us. Show him no fear, only respect.
You did well to pull the mortal from the arena. We could not let our enemies take them.
They have shown resilience and strength, qualities we need in these dire times.
Sorry guys, just
Agreed.
adjusting my posture.
Put the mortal through their paces. Then join me in the necropolis. We have a war to wage.
That's true, we have a war to wage. Because the other houses have been very naughty. Boys and girls, haven't they? Let's see.
From Khan. For Crexus.
Tell me your story.
For Atherin.
I'm guessing we're going to get the afterlives.
In life, I was Draka of the Frostwolf clan. A warrior who gave everything to protect what mattered most.
That's Thrall, by the way, for
I
those who
was
are...
not done fighting. Maldraxxus, where the armies of the five houses once stood side by side to protect the realm of death. It was here I served the House of Eyes. A strange fit for a warrior's soul.
Oh, she was a rogue.
Their ways were not mine.
So espionage and stuff, okay.
Eventually, this life
She's a badass.
afterlife began
I
to
like
feel
Draka.
right.
The House of Plagues lies in ruins. 1/5 of Maldraxxus wiped out.
It's hard to believe they could be so careless.
Perhaps they weren't. No matter what happens now, Maldraxxus must stay true to its purpose. For if we fail in our duty, the Shadowlands will fall. I believe the House of the Chosen still stands with us, and I trust you to deliver this to Margrave Crexus. Now, go. And Draka, be watchful.
My brothers, I am on urgent business.
Oh god.
My lord! Hurry! There could be survivors!
Oh yeah, betrayal, right? Okay.
So, these are the traitors you spoke of.
Is that
I would
Crexus?
not let such Urgura prevent me from delivering my lord's final message.
Ordeal.
That's
such as
Crexus.
this either break the sword or strengthen it. I offer the key to saving Maldraxxus.
I am sorry, Margrave. He gave me no key.
She is the key, right?
An unyielding warrior with the skills of a master spy. Key to many things. Come, our enemies will strike openly soon. We must prepare.
So he knew.
I am Draka, once of the Frost Wolf clan. Now, Baroness of the House of the Chosen. And most of all, a protector of Maldraxxus.
So the guy. So her former leader, he knew he was that their house was going to get
For the honor of
destroyed.
the Bladesworn. In the name of... Don't keep Vyraz waiting. He's not known for his patience.
Everyone has to start.
That's cool. Oh my god, just look at this. Look at this art style. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. I love it.
None can best me! The battle awaits us, soldiers. Ready our defenses.
Oh, it's this dude.
Speak, soldier. Bring
Reporting.
glory to the Chosen. Those spineless traitors are fools to challenge the might of the Chosen.
Let's have a look here. The might of the chosen.
Make
Yeah.
it quick.
We will catch the other houses for their acts of treason. Yep.
Back to your post.
Orders to summon a Pyrex, Drill Sergeant Tellis, and Secutor Mevix. And uncover hidden spies within the chosen compound.
Recruit. We are at war.
Looking for a fight?
You new here? Out with it. Bring glory to the Chosen.
Do I know you? Am I supposed to? Looking for a fight?
Got some meat on your bones, huh?
Hello, hi, hello. How are you doing? So we've got to uncover spies. I love those things. The mounts are cool. I think I'll be bringing my warrior here.
something to fight! You will not compromise my position.
Ah. So this is a spy. That's so basically. Is any of them acting kind of sus? Because we've got to find out who's sus here. And we ain't even playing it Among Us.
Target something first.
Just gotta look for anyone who's acting sus. Any sus? This one's giving me the option. Oh yeah. Okay.
Reporting for duty. You will not compromise my position.
So we've got a few of them. Let's just keep killing. Let's just keep killing. Let's see. So now we've got. How am I doing? Hi, hello. I'm doing great. How are you? I am loving Shadowlands. I am having a blast playing through Maldraxxus. This is absolutely great. This is fantastic. I mean, just look at this. This is like... I described the art style of Maldraxxus, this place here. To me, this looks like I'm playing through a 1980s metal band's album cover. It's like someone's just taken my character and thrown him into an Iron Maiden album cover. And gone, yeah, you're going to fight things. And I'm just like, that is fucking sick. But I absolutely love that. Because I'm a huge metalhead, so I love anything heavy metal, especially the 80s. So it's even the little things. Like looking at these. 3 hours until I can change my username. Oh yeah. You got because you want to change your username to match your Discord. Am I right? Or is it your Discord to match your username? Or one of them's changing anyway. I know that much. So we've got to find anyone who might be acting suspicious in here because we have spies. This one.
Maldraxxus will be ours.
Basically, long story short, this zone, there were 5 houses, there's now 3. There's a lot of betrayal going on. The leader of this region, the Primus, has gone missing. So nobody knows where the Primus is. I've got a pretty good idea. My theory is that the jailer either took him, or he's allied with the jailer, or something. The jailer might have converted him, because we know that apparently the jailer can force into servitude with his death powers. So my thoughts are maybe the jailer either enslaved him, or persuaded him, or has kidnapped him, or her. I don't know if the Primus is I think the Primus is referred to as a he. I don't remember. So it's interesting.
You will not compromise my position.
I think it's going to be a really, really interesting development. I'm loving the story. I'm loving the lore. And Blizzard, once again, have knocked it out of the park with the art style here. It's stunning. Hey, Ace. How you doing, my dude? Here with the lurky. Are you doing the worky? The lurky because you're doing the worky, right? I appreciate the lurk anyway, dude. Worky lurky. It's funny because there's been a long-standing really dumb joke in my family, which is where we refer to the turkey on Christmas as turkey lurky. Don't ask me why. I'm pretty sure my dad made it up. Every time someone says lurky, I'm like, turkey lurky or worky lurky? I think turkey lurky should be an emote on this channel, so it's like a ninja turkey. Turkey lurky. I just had an idea. It was like a big posture check. Ugh, thank you. Hey Briar, thanks for still being here. Uptime? My stream uptime is 2 hour, gasp. I don't have an uptime. I don't have an uptime one. I do have commands, I just don't have a lot of them. I think I've got follow age, maybe? Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm being dumb. But I've got Dino, and I've got Discord, and stuff like that. I don't know. I need to set up more commands.
You would make quite the more orders.
Head Summoner Pyrex.
What now?
Oh my god, these things are cool. They're like those.
Summon Mortanus
They're kind
in
of like.
this drought?
They're kind of like the you know the well. I don't know how familiar anyone else is with WoW, but it kind of reminds me of the Liches. Uptime is a common one. Follow age. Yeah, there you go. That works because obviously I can't follow myself. So follow age is working. I need. I can't remember what my list of commands is, to be honest. I set them up weeks ago. We're talking a very long time. I've got Lurk as an exclamation mark Lurk. There's a couple of ones that I need to do more with them. But there's a few things because I want to do sub badges. And I want to do more commands, but I'm probably going to do some maintenance on that sometime before Christmas. Most of my time is going towards my children and Shadowlands at the moment. 2 months and 2 weeks. So yeah, I've had quite. I would say it's like Klepto MB if he did follow age. That's probably a long time. I started streaming in March, April time. So it has been a long time since I started. And it took me until October to get affiliate, I think. I think it was October or just after. I can't remember. But, you know, I was streaming a while to basically 2 or 3 people for a long time. But that's why I felt like earning affiliate was such a big thing for me, because I'd been doing this for such a long time, and luckily I found the Dino Squad. I found the Demon Squad, who took me in, and not only did they introduce me to some incredible streamers, such as a lot of your lovely selves who are watching, but they also taught me a thing or two about how I should present my streams, how I should act, and engagement, and taught me about basically how to get where I want to get. And eventually I want to get towards partner. I'll be honest, that's my end goal, is to get partner. But you know, it's not something I'm going to rush into. I'm not asking anyone to push me to partner right now. Like, my objective was to get affiliate by the end of the year, and I've done that. So now it's just, how do I build? By the way, apologies if you hear snoring in the background. My fiancée is apparently laying in the worst position possible, and she's strangling herself basically in her sleep. Not literally, but she snores. I'm gonna get a snore cam eventually. At this point, I'm kidding. I'm not that mean. But at least I know she's having some at least I know when she's doing that, she's in a deep sleep. At least I know she's in a deep sleep when that happens. So, you know, it's like I'm happy for her. Happy for her sleeping. It's only a small noise in the background, no big deal. But, you know, I am so hooked on Shadowlands. I mean, God, what time is it? Oh, it's not bad. It's not as late as I thought it was. Would I rather? Go ahead, Holly. What would I rather do? Give me a would you rather. I like would you rathers because it gives me some time to think. It gives me a pondering. Let's have a look here. Let's see. What's my would you rather? Return to the Baroness Draco.
Inform Draco that we stand ready to fight.
Oh my god, that was a big one. I'm kidding. So, Holly, what is your would you rather?
Look,
I still love Draka, she's so cool.
Strength comes from the heart.
Reach the standing
Even
stone.
Primus left the stone as a challenge. Reach it and prove your might.
How do I prove my might by reaching the standing stone? Do I just... What, does the lava kill me, or? So I've got to what? Just walk through the lava? Okay. That's interesting. Oh, that's the Primus.
The realms of death awash in darkness.
Let's see.
Treachery begets chaos. Bonds frayed must be restored. The key shall honor the worthy.
Let's see, I'm just moving my mic arm just a sec. That's better for bending. So now we take the unfinished blade. Still here, thank you. So Holly, what is my would you rather? When you've got one. Oh my god. You've got some quality snoring going on here. It's a good one. Ah, God. Stay Weird's thoughts on. Go ahead. What is my thoughts on what? Thoughts on green bell peppers versus red. There's an interesting question because I'm insistent that they taste different, right? People think I'm crazy, but I personally do. I believe they taste different. I think they taste different, and I prefer... Sorry, I'm just adjusting my microphone. They do taste different. My favourite are the red peppers, personally. I like the red peppers. And as I'm on the keto diet, I like to make this thing where I basically do red bell pepper nachos. Fuck green peppers, yeah, exactly. So I like bell pepper nachos. So I grill the nachos till they're crispy. And the peppers till they're sort of crispy in a baking tray, and turn them into nachos, but carb free.
How goes the fight?
It's great.
Only
If you season them right.
by the Primus. How long has it been hidden in that stone?
Yeah, because I'm on keto, I have to learn all these things.
Always ready for battle.
Green ones are yuck. But wondering, yeah. I use green ones in certain curries. I use green peppers if I make jalfrezi, or if I make Rogan Josh, things like that. Speak with Bonesmith Hermir about your rune blade. Yellow bell peppers are quite nice. I think, Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think yellow bell peppers taste quite sweet. I think they're quite sweet. I think they've got quite a sweet taste to them, the yellow ones. Pickle sizzle. Roasted bell peppers. I like to do roasted stuffed bell peppers, so sometimes what I'll do is I'll stuff bell peppers with like avocado, halloumi cheese, a bit of garlic and onion. Or sometimes I'll do cauliflower rice and paprika with some garlic mushrooms in there. So I make a lot of stuffed bell peppers because they're great for a keto diet. I make a lot of... I'm basically the house chef. I mean, not bragging wise, but like, I'm the one who... I make curries and veggie food all the time. So I've got a lot of recipes. So a lot of the things I do are veggie and keto, if I can. I'll tell you what, Brian. I like stuffed bell peppers with mashed avocado, chunks of halloumi cheese, and season it with salt, paprika, and garlic. So a really good one is avocado and halloumi, or avocado and mozzarella, with a bit of paprika, garlic, sometimes a few chili flakes. Goes really nice. Another great one for bell peppers is I used to do quinoa, curry powder, and caramelized onions.
This had better be good. Ah, can't you see I'm busy?
Before I went on keto.
Is that? It can't be.
Well, a substitute for the avocados in that will be you could use diced onion.
A blade and a message from
like
the
diced
Primus
saute
himself.
onion, or you could even do
Whatever his reason,
so
a blade's no good without a hilt. Time to
you
get
could
to
do it with
work.
halloumi cheese, onions, garlic, and if you are a meat eater, you can do that. Or sometimes what I like to do is corn chicken, garlic, and cheese with a bit of chili on top, like chili flakes or chili powder, depending on what I'm making. I like to also dust them before I put anything in. I like to dust the inside with paprika and pre-bake them a little bit. Gives a nice smoky flavour, especially with the red ones. Let's see. The Primus forged a fine blade, but it will do you no good in its current state. Fortunately for you, I possess the skill to finish the work. That being said, I will require materials. Pulsating hide straps. And this one, potent blade requires potent components. Bones of the beast will be forged perfect. Okay. Pretty metal. But yeah, I make a lot of nice food. One thing I love cooking with as well is I like to make halloumi salads, but with like sort of fried eggs chopped up in it, and I also make a lot of omelets. But I tend to make Spanish omelet minus the potatoes because I'm on keto. So obviously I can't have potatoes, but my fiance's favourite thing is patatas bravas, and I make her patatas bravas on a Sunday morning if I can. If we're up in time and the kids are okay, I make my fiance patatas bravas on a Sunday, which is paprika, tomato, garlic, potatoes. If you've had patatas bravas, they're the one. They are delicious. I can't have them because I'm on keto diet, but you know. I can have them on a cheat day maybe, but you know, either way, patatas bravas are great, especially if you top them with a little bit of cheddar. Just when you put them in the oven, pop a little bit of cheddar on top. I make a lot of slow cooked stuff, so I don't mind preparing meat dishes for my fiance because she doesn't, you know, I don't demand that she's a vegetarian like me. That's not the point. I'm not doing this diet because I want her to change. I'm doing it because I want to be a vegetarian for religious reasons. So I respect that option, and what I like to do is if I can, I'll sometimes make her slow-cooked tandoori meats as well. You know, make like a curry marinade rub of some kind and make her like tandoori meats in the slow cooker. I could talk about food a lot because I like to make a lot of different foods. One thing that I learnt about keto is whiskey doesn't have carbs, so you can have this on keto. Delicious. You got some whiskey? What you got? What whiskey are you drinking, man? Buffalo Trace. I can't say I've heard much about that one. The name possibly rings a bell. I feel like I've heard of it. I haven't had it. No, Briar. All spirits, pure spirits, are low sugar. It's like so low sugar and low carb. So vodka is low carb, whiskey is low carb. Your high carb drinks are beer, wine, cider. Rum's high in sugar, not carbs, but high in sugar, so it's not great for keto. Although I do love rum, so I will be having rum on Saturday. I have a little bit of rum. Like I afford myself the treat of rum, but what I do is I just have no carbs for the rest of the day. And I mean, to be fair, I was on keto for a few months and I lost quite a lot of weight. And then I fell off the wagon because I had a mental breakdown in sort of September time. Just because of lockdown and everything else, I had a breakdown. I wasn't doing good. I had to go back to therapy and so on. I mean, that's sad because I love beer. But, you know, again, I will treat myself to beer on Christmas. I'm going to have wine and beer on Christmas. I don't care on Christmas. Do you know what I mean? It's Christmas. One thing, so I fell off the wagon with my diet, because I was having a bad episode of mental health earlier in the year. So in the last week, so on Monday, I started the diet again, the keto diet, like hardcore keto, and I've already lost 2 pounds. In less than 3 days, so it's working. My objective is to be losing between 2 and 5 pounds a week if I can. Obviously, I'm eating healthy. I'm doing it right. But I know what I can do on keto if I really push myself, so I'm going to do it. And then in time for Christmas, it means that I can kind of counteract the fact I'm going to be completely engorging myself for about 3 days on food, beer, wine, and desserts, and I can go, well, at least I lost a lot of weight before then. And then it won't be so bad when I put some of it back on. But also, when the pubs reopen, I am not apologising for how much alcohol and unhealthy things I consume, just for one evening, because I'm definitely, when the pubs all reopen, it's going to be an absolute bender, and I'm not even going to apologise for that. Let's see here.
Got something to say? Armor can't compensate for weakness. If I made it, you could trust it. Well, are you ready to start or not?
Upgrade. So what we're going to do? Speak with the bonesmith.
Speak up! The Primus may have taught me a lot about the Forge, but I've learned a thing or two myself since then.
Okay, let's see what the bonesmith has got to teach us.
Ah, he enchanted the blade. Of course he did. You might want to get ready for a fight.
Is that a rune blade? That's a rune blade. Like Frostmourne.
Keep those things off me while I work. This is a test of your skills as well as mine.
So has anyone got any interesting plans for Christmas? Anyone doing anything cool? I mean, I know we're in lockdown, but I'm going to my mum and dad's house with my fiance and my 2 kids. We're going to see my brother, my brother's girlfriend, my grandma, my mum and dad.
Just how many souls did he forge into this thing?
Yeah, I know we're a little bit like a month away from Christmas. Just a bit. So we're making plans. I've started my Christmas shopping. I'm not leaving it until the last minute. I just need to work out what the hell I'm going to buy for certain people. Also, no matter how much I buy for people, I never feel like I've bought enough. You know what I mean?
The enchantment's final guardian. Vanquish it and claim your rune blade.
It's a rune blade, yeah. So the Death Knights use rune blades. The Lich King used a rune blade. So the Primus was forging a rune blade, and the Jailer has something called a rune forger, or a rune smith. Is it possible that the Jailer has employed the Primus? for the lurk. I appreciate you.
The ambition to rise above all others.
Well, I forged it, but clearly you are the only one who can wield it. Go on then.
I got a rune blade.
Looks like taking up the blade empowered one of its runes. Knowing the Primus, that's just the start of something more. Wield your weapon. I'll
Level
keep my
54.
hammer.
Sense undead. Where's that? Where's my ability for sense undead? Let's see, sense undead. Turn evil, word of glory, shield. Might be under protection. No, it's not. Am I being stupid, or can I just... is it not here?
New requisition? I forged you a weapon without equal. You break that blade, and I'll break you.
Fair enough, but where's my weapon? I've not got a weapon. Let's see here. Is it on here? Auctioneer. It's not under that, it's... Sense Undead, yeah, there we go. So if I press Sense Undead here, are we just going to get a shitload? Yeah, there's a lot of undead, but we'll still do it. It's good. It's a good for like lore perspective, sensing the undead. Well, a paladin would be able to sense the undead, wouldn't they? So.
I take it Airmere had much to say. Blood and thunder. Only the strong survive. Come. Margrave Crexus awaits us.
It's still well and good, but where is my rune blade? So we're going to go to Crexus to present this blade. Whoa. Hello, Crexus.
First you bring war, now a blade of the Primus. Your legend grows, mortal. Begin your report. Only the Primus embodied the 5 traits of the ideal Maldraxi soldier. The ambition to rise above one's foes and the might to crush them. The insight to discern their plans and the guile to outwit them.
This is interesting.
The relentless pursuit of victory, even in the face of inevitable defeat. At ease, soldier.
Oh, these are cool.
5 traits, 5 runes upon the blade. Virus, Draka, bring the mortal to the seat of the Primus. Let us
How
see
goes the fight?
what unfolds.
Let's go to the seat of the Primus then.
ahead. Do not tarry, soldier.
The seat of the Primus has been locked shut since he went missing. Many have tried to open it. Primus was a legendary weaponsmith. If we hold the key to his vault, then his arsenal will be ours. It won't be long before the other houses learn of the blade. Be ready for a fight.
Look at all these souls. Let's go. Rune blades. World of Warcraft and rune blades have got a 10-year history of not being good for each other. Frostmourne.
Crexus was right. We hold the key to the seat of the Primus.
It will do us no good if our house falls in battle first. We must not lose focus on the war.
Blood and thunder.
Report to the spearhead, recruit. We have a battle to win.
I'm going to take the versatility on that, I think.
Even here, I protect the weak. From Khan.
Locate the lost Baroness, the renounced Bastille. Search for the survivors near the House of Plagues. And meet with Baron Viraz. Let's have a look at the lore of these. So,
but he's right.
Each house in Maldraxxus has 2 barons. Before the fall of my first house, the House of Eyes, our Margrave sent my fellow Baroness to investigate suspicious behaviour in the House of Rituals. I have not heard from her since. Either she has found something, or has become another casualty of their treachery. Her orders took her to the decay in the east. If you can find the Baroness, give her the summons. We were not friends, she and I, but she is a formidable combatant. We could use her might. Who is she? Let's see. The House of Plagues was the first fall of this conflict. The truth sooner, but perhaps not all their knowledge was lost. Moving into the wreckage. The necropolis. If any survivors remain with blind to stand into our ranks, of course, and toss and fall may have left them mad or worse. Then our forces spearhead under situations. The house of the constructs gives flesh and forged bodies. Okay, Margaret corrects us. Okay, cool. Okay, so first, let's have a look at the map, shall we? What's our closest? The House of Plagues. We'll go to the House of Plagues first. That's our closest quest.
Your legend ends here and now.
So it's down there. So how do we get down? Okay, I've got to... There's a flight master.
State your intent.
We could go... Yeah, we'll go that way. That takes us nearer. I love how Maldraxxus looks so dramatic. So piercing as well. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. They've done such a good job here. Very impressed. Okay, so just so you know, the plan is we're going to raid somebody not in the not so distant future, so please do stick around because I want to make their day. I know somebody who's currently streaming who's pushing for affiliate, and it would mean the world to them if we could raid them. So if you wouldn't mind sticking around.
Ah, there you are, my apprentice.
Oh, it's a plague doctor, dude.
Have much to do. Your return is timely, apprentice. Margrave Stradama awaits our completed potion.
Okay, they've lost it.
What have you created today? Am I forgetting something?
Spores and bloated venom sacs. Okay. So we're doing something for this dude. This is level 56, so these are our undead, right? Oh, these are spores. Oh, you got to pull them out of the ground. That's a cool mechanic. I like this. Adds a bit more of a flavour to the collect quest. But these are the scarabee type things. Ooh. Didn't get anything from that one though, because obviously it's not got. It's going to be particularly not just a venom sac; it's going to be bloated. So I must say I'm loving the environments here. It's all very impressive. It's all absolutely phenomenal in terms of what they've done. No worries, Diva. Thank you very, very much. Or as in the vein of what we were saying earlier, muchas gracias. I really appreciate that, Diva. Really, thank you very much. I mean, as I say, I'm a Mimic Diva. No worries, Nilly Cannoli. I appreciate that. Like I say, what we're hoping to do is eventually, not in the not so distant future, because we will be ending the stream not particularly shortly, but I would say soon. Maybe sometime in the next 30 minutes, we're going to be ending the stream. And what we're going to do is, if the person chasing affiliate is still live, we are going to raid them. If we can keep this number of people, or increase it, we can raid them with a huge party and hopefully give them that push over the line to affiliate. That's what I would like to do. Because they're on 2.8 average viewers right now. If we can get them over that line today, they'll get affiliate. I'm sure you understand how important that is. I just want to finish a few quests off first. I want to find out who this Baroness is and stuff like that. You mimic Diva, Nilly Cannoli. That's fair enough. I think you guys are fucking awesome for sticking around. I really do. I can't express how much love I feel just looking at my screen over there and seeing, you know, how many people are here, how many people are talking to me, the fact that people donate bits to me and stuff like. All that stuff is like beyond what I expected to ever achieve really on Twitch, and I can't express how grateful I am for that. And it's all thanks to the efforts of like the dinos, the demons, like they've all helped me so much to attain what I wanted, and just to take my streaming to the next level and to get a better outreach. And as I say, it's incredible. Like I'm humbled by it. I'm completely humbled. And it's incredible. Like when I wake up, I can't tell you how it's like. Whenever I get online to stream, I can't tell you how excited I am. I can't tell you how excited I am just to sit here and talk to you guys. You know, it's like it's really fantastic. It's like, you know, sometimes it's the absolute highlight of my day running a stream. Like, you know, If I've had a bad day at work, it's like I'm okay with that as long as my stream's good at the end of the day, kind of thing. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, it's like with my job, it's like not the best. But I really appreciate all of that. Like all the effort that goes into helping me and all the effort that goes into forming this amazing community, the pillars of that community, it's not to be underestimated. So that's why I'm always plugging these support groups. If you're watching this now and you're a streamer who's wanting to take their streams to the next level, been taken a little more seriously by Twitch as a whole, I recommend it. I got taken to affiliate, and I get this constant support, and I can't tell you how amazing that feels. To me, it doesn't matter if it's lurking, if it's keeping me tagged, if it's engaging. It's like the fact that people are here watching me, or at least showing some realism. Like that's what I appreciate. That's what I appreciate more than anything else.
I can't attack that.
Like that is the, you know, and the fact that the pillars of that community come and regularly speak to me. There's people like Diva, Rex, KC, Mince, Flump Nugget, you know, Briar, Midge, Devil's Prodigy, too many to list off as wonderful, wonderful people. And Charlie, who's always there for me on my streams, Klepto MB, who's the real MVP, he's been with me since the very beginning of my journey. Coley does makeup, who's just joined Twitch, and she's going to be doing makeup streams. She is a wonderful human being, and she's always here to support me, which I'm obviously extremely grateful for. That's what I'm all about. It's all about that support. It's like, and it's an amazing feeling. Especially to somebody like me who, and this isn't sub story time, but it's like I didn't expect to achieve anything. I thought no one's going to want to watch me, people are going to think I'm boring, people are going to think I'm full of shit, no one's going to want to watch me stream. But I've been proven wrong.
The voices.
And that is a confidence boost.
I have prepared the cauldron for you. Begin when ready. The mixture must not congeal too early. Ah, a splash of venom for viscosity. Some spores to act as a catalyst. Excellent. Stir the cauldron once more to complete your work. Shall we get to work?
You know, it's like,
Good to see you, my apprentice.
it's definitely something that I am thankful for. I can't stress enough.
Meet me in the House of Plagues when you are done, apprentice. Our work continues.
The House of Plagues. I appreciate all these viewerships, by the way. It's really fantastic. I'd say if we can, I'm hoping we can keep the number above 10 because I want to raid somebody with a meaningful number. So we need to find some lab equipment. Oh god, this is a big slimy boy. Guess I'm like, oh, it's, oh yeah, the lab equipment. Okay, that's cool. So it eats the slime, and then it. Okay, I get it. I thought I was just being a dumbass. Sorry, I just got chills. Let's see here. I just want to say, take the opportunity, those of you who are still here and still hanging out, still lurking, still engaging in the chat, just how amazing each and every one of you is for hanging out tonight. And your kindness for giving me your time and hanging out with me is not going to be forgotten. And if you're a streamer, you can bet your ass I'm going to be there. But don't actually bet your ass you need that, like, to do bodily functions. But, you know. You get the point I'm making. Let's not get into the technicalities of what happens if you lose a bet for one's ass. Would anybody like some cursed knowledge? I'm the best. Nah, Brian. I'm far from the best. I appreciate you. You know, it's like feeling appreciated, especially with the condition that with my borderline personality disorder. Thank you, Rexy. I really appreciate that. We're going to be raiding somebody shortly who's chasing affiliate, I believe. So thank you very much for being here. Sexy Rexy himself, right there, the man himself. Massive shout out to Bipolar Rex. 1 second. Massive shout out to Rex. It'll say they are playing, I apologise for that, but massive shout out to Rex for being the fucking man. And obviously this dude, you know, took me and him had a really cool chat on Facebook. We talked about the Dino Squad, and I was like, yeah, I'm in. And then the rest is history. And now I'm all up in your streams, chatting absolute shit normally, so yeah, so I definitely think that someone else has it too. Yeah, Brian, exactly, so that's what I mean. It's like, I was fortunate enough, I mean, unfortunately they've left my workplace now, but there was 2 people on my team where I started working that had the same condition as me. 2 girls had BPD. I've also found that I come across a lot more, I don't come across many men with BPD, I'm not saying they don't exist, but I find it's a thing, it seems to be more prevalent in women for some reason. I don't know why that is, or at least that's from my personal encounters with people. Every other person other than myself with BPD that I've ever met is not male. I was fortunate enough to meet these people through work, and they're some of my closest friends, and there is something that goes without saying that, you know, that I appreciate what people with this condition have to go through, and people who understand it, it's massive. So the fact that I feel, not only do I feel appreciated by a community of people, but I also feel validated by that support. It's not just a personal, it says all research. That's really bizarre. I don't know why that is, but here I am. Not much rarer, but rarer. I can say it's just personal experience as well. Maybe I'm not saying there's any link. I'm just saying that it tends to be diagnosed. Maybe it's not rarer. Maybe it's just diagnosed more frequently. It's like how autism is diagnosed more frequently in men, for no reason, other than masking, which is like where.
This way, my apprentice. Keep an open mind. Thank you again for
like it isn't.
Of your help.
It's like it doesn't mean it doesn't exist in the other. Love the summons to the Lost Baroness. Oh shit, look at this place. So we'll go find the Lost Baroness. No, I'm saying there is a link. My message above said that it's rarer in men, literally according to science. No, that's fair enough. Yeah. Definitely. I don't know whether it's rarer in men through diagnosis or whether there's actual science behind it. Do you know? That's what I'm sort of saying. Like whether there's any factual basis for why, or whether it's just more commonly diagnosed. That's what I'm curious about. And also why. Maybe because I'm just inquisitive by nature. It's like, for what reason? For what reason? And also, is there a science behind that, or is it just diagnoses? I mean, which is, again, it's not something that not something you can put a finger on. I don't know. It's something that needs to be probably investigated. I don't know. It's a strange one. It's certainly something that I've noticed. You can't really know. It's impossible to know until more research is done. It's a condition that is still, to this day, just a massive question mark for a lot of people. And also people hear it and just alarm bells start ringing because, people with that condition are crazy, apparently. You know, I'm being sarcastic, but that's I've heard it before.
Margrave Stradama confides her fears in me.
I've heard it before, talking to me about me, and I'm like, oh, fucking rude.
Power has stagnated.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like definitely cause is not proven. We don't know. It's like the people I've spoken to professionally about it in terms of the therapists and stuff say it's probably trauma. But I don't know that. I feel like it's been happening longer than that, but who knows? I certainly don't. I'm not smart enough to.
Stradama and I both suspect duplicity, but our house is in no position to refuse.
Young boys always get diagnosed with ADHD. That's true. Falsely diagnosed with ADHD in men, so yeah, maybe that's what it is. That's a very valid point. It's like I was saying, like in terms of prevalence of diagnosis, that's probably misdiagnosed. I was misdiagnosed as just being depressed for a lot of my life. It's like, no, it's more than that. It's much more than that. I tried to explain that, but people don't listen to you. People don't listen to you until something really bad happens, and then that's when they listened. Yeah, that's basically... Effectively, Briar, what I'm saying there is that both of those things happened to me. Growing up, I won't go into it too much. It's not here for me to discuss my childhood story, because it's not pleasant. But because both of those things happened to me, and it's probably valid. It's probably a valid thing. It's probably fair to assume. If I had to...
None can openly accuse the liches of treachery. So I have instead devised a new potion, a last resort to protect Stradama should the need arise.
I was like, whoa, so I went to my doctor instead of noticing it. No, I agree with you. It's like, well, what happened to me was, to be honest, I had a complete meltdown a few years ago. It was like, it wasn't pretty. It's like, I'm surprised I wasn't put away for a little while, to be honest. But absolutely, yeah. And it was like they said to me, "You meet all the criteria. Why has nobody said this to you?" When I had somebody who was like a crisis counsellor, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, this is the thing." I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense." Great, but yeah, absolutely, bro. I'm happy to message about it. I'm an open book. I'll discuss it on the stream. I want to do a mental health stream, and you can guess what I'll be talking about on a mental health stream. It's going to be talking about my experience with this. My experience with this disorder that just... It was great, like, it's so weird because my doctors are so rigid. It's like I had a psychotherapist who did my psychoanalysis and a cross-analysis by another psychotherapist who gave me the diagnosis. And then my doctor's like, yeah, we don't want to stick to a diagnosis though, do we? I'm like, no. It's like, I was told by 2 different psychotherapists that this is the condition I suffer from. You can't just be like, It's like, no, I've got 2 psychotherapists on record saying that's what's wrong with me. I know it sounds bad to say it like that, but that's literally what they said. And it's on my medical record. It's easily dismissed by my doctor because reasons. I can't really explain it, but my doctor decides that I'm not going to acknowledge it. Or it's there, and it's in writing, but they're like, well, yeah, but we need to do this first. And I'm like, why? But I don't care anyway. I had the diagnosis. I can even remember the doctor's name when it happened. Not the date, but the year. I can't remember anything from that year. Really. I was off the rails for like a good 8 months. So, it wasn't pretty. I was really overweight. I was doing a lot of alcohol and other things. I wasn't great. This is 3 years ago. Collect the Dreadshade extraction.
Dreadshade is Margrave Stradamus' favorite reagent. Meet me at the laboratory once you've acquired it.
Okay, let me get a flight path here.
Have you been keeping them?
So we got somebody over here. Okay, so it's not far away at all. My memory's awful. It's always been awful. But then those 8 months, it's like I was out 2-3 times a week, and then sometimes going straight into work after a night out. That was a common occurrence, once a week at least. Like, because I worked in the town centre, I'd just like stay out, wait for a coffee shop to open, go to the workplace showers they had for cyclists, then go into work. I remember that. It wasn't great. Luckily, after all of that, I found after a few awful relationships, like very short ones, I found my fiance, who became my fiance, and I became a stepfather and a stepfather to one and a father to the other, and that gave me purpose again. And I must say, I was very thankful for that. It's like I'm eternally grateful to them for that. It's like it's nice to be engaged to my favourite person in the whole world, you know, and I've got a lot to be thankful for. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I look back on that time and think, Jesus Christ, like what the hell was going on with me right then?
No primers, no toxoids. Plaguey, did you absorb my arsenic?
Present your potion to Margrave
Only
Stradamus.
one final procedure remains.
Who is Margrave Stradamus? It's amazing, dude. Being in love with it is the best. Oh, that's Margrave Stradamus. Okay. What the hell?
What has befallen you? No.
So she's all slime and fucked up now. Oh, she's maddened now. Eesh. That's interesting. But she's lost it, because they mentioned that about being maddened. We've got to infuse this thing. Okay, I get it.
I shall endure for you. Oh, apprentice. There you are.
Let's see if we got. Seat to the Primus. Okay, so we're going to get to see the Primus, but let's have a look at this first.
I will meet you soon, my apprentice.
Okay, so just bear with me 1 second, guys. Oop. Let's check something. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to raid somebody, because I think we're reaching the end of the stream now. So what we're going to do is we're going to raid someone called Hollyaxe, because the person I was going to raid isn't online and she's only on 1 viewer. So go and show us some love, yeah? I've got to be up for work in the morning. I've been going for 3.5 hours, so get you all ready to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. You fucking rock, and I'll see you on Friday for some more Shadowlands. Take care, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. You guys rock so fucking much. Love you guys so much, and thank you so much for all the continued and incredible support that you give me. I'll see you on the next one.
We're gonna take that vehicle.
All supply boxes
Nova's got
bound.
that
Solid work.
2 straps on back with a backpack and a snapback down pat. You just wrote in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah. It's like every time I hear you say it, I just hear 2 snacks.
Oh
in
my
backpack.
goodness, stay weird. I got 2 raids.
That's what
2
I want.
fucking raids. Let's go.
Let's go. 2 raids at the top of the chat. That's what I'm talking about.
Somebody give me $500, please.
I got you. If I can get out of this damn
Oh, thank you. I got money, but, you know, I don't want more money.
Oh, you're gonna steal my money? It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
No.